The air. Air is the most important element of the trombone playing. Well, let's face it, trombone is an air-guzzling instrument that requires players to breathe huge amount of breath and blow it back out. To beginner students or a young player, it is very important for them to know that the trombone breaths are just very different than our normal breath, such as when we're walking down the street. When we're sleeping, when we're sitting on the couch, it's a totally different breath. It's the trombone breath. So when you are playing the trombone, you have to switch your mind to the trombone breaths, which is big air in. When you breathe for the trombone, make sure you're focusing on the expansion of your body. The body should be expanding to all directions. When I breathe, I feel that my torso is like a balloon. It is expanding to all directions when the air rushes in. And also, when you're breathing for the trombone, think about use the mouth to suck the air. And your throat needs to stay open. Your mouth inside should be open and big, and your tongue lays all the way at the bottom, at the bottom corner of your mouth. An open, relaxed, and full breath are essential to our trombone player. And also, when you breathe air in, you cannot hesitate before you blow the air back out. There's no hesitation. I like to think about this as a U-turn breath. As when you're driving, when you have to make a U-turn, you don't stop in the middle of the road. The air goes right back out. Focusing on the expansion of your body when you breathe. Your deep, big, and open breaths. Also, focusing on the sound of your breath. A good word to think when you breathe your air in is the word hall. H-A-L-L. Hall. But when said backwards, you'll hear a dark, low sound of your breath voice. But if your breath sound is shallow or even squeaky, that means that you're creating friction of your air passage. Or maybe your throat is too tight, your cavity is too small, your tongue is too high. So the breath voice is an indicator of whether you're doing it openly or fully. That's a very, very good indicator. So students should practice breathing because it's such an important skill to master. Earlier, it's better. Use metronome to time your breath. You can practice breathing to 3 beats. Just get a nice full breath each time. Again, focusing on the expansion of your broad body. Breathe to expand. And blow your air right back out and no hesitation. Practice the breathing before you get to the trombone. After we breathe huge air in, and we need to blow the huge air back out. In and out. When we blow the air, we want to make sure to think about the air column is wide. We blow a wide air column and a continuous airflow. The air is not stopping in between, in the middle of your air blowing, and it is not changing the size of the air column. It has to remain the same continuous airstream. So blow the huge air out. Make sure that when you blow the air out, the air is going with vigor and energy. The air is not saggy. Won't be very good. But instead, blow the air out with direction and vigor. It doesn't have to be forced. No, both breathing and blow out the air should stay as relaxed as possible. Energy is not equal force or muscle. When we practice the blowing the air out, it is encouraged to have some kind of visualized target. You can find an object in your practice room and mentally focus on it and blow the air towards your target. Or you can grab a piece of paper to hang in front of you and take a huge breath in. And try to make the paper stay up during your exhalation. Again, the sensation of air blow in and breathing in and out should be generally relaxed and easy. Watch out for your tension in your body. When you breathe in, make sure that we don't have throat tension, we don't have the chest tension, we don't have the shoulder tension. Just focusing on the expansion, passive. The shoulder of the body should be expanding in the result of air goes in. When you blow out, the body naturally depletes as air goes out. Students should practice blowing the air out about 1 minute using the paper method to practice a continuous air blow and a wide air column.